Alright, so yesterday I Nero'd in Mount Laguna, which was awesome, hanging out with all the hikers, and I probably had 5 beers, which is making today a little rough, but I got up at like 6 a.m., but I decided that I wanted to get breakfast in town, and the cafe did not open till 9. So it's like almost 10:30 and I'm getting started hiking for the day. I have to do like 12 and a half miles to get out of the Laguna recreation border, which you're not allowed to disperse camp in that mileage. But I'm thinking it'll hopefully be a pretty okay mileage because it seems like it's like just kind of rolling hills till Julian. Nothing too crazy or steep. But yeah, so I think I'm like one of the last hikers to leave, but well, I guess not the last because I had dinner or breakfast with some in town, but yeah, so keep on keeping on. I don't really know how it's possible. I'm not sure that it entirely is, but I've gone 2.5 miles and it's like 10 after 11, which means that I'm like cruising. The mileage has been very easy comparatively to what we have been doing. So this is good, because I started late and I got to do like 13 miles, so hopefully it's like this the whole time. Bit rocky today. Whoop, and there I go. But it is so beautiful. Desert is so gorgeous. Okay, I stopped recording just as I turned the corner to this, which is absolutely insane. Look, you can see. I wonder if that's Mount San Jacinto. I really don't know directions of anything. But it's snow-capped. This is insane. It's so pretty. Okay, so there's this little side trail called Foster Point, which apparently takes you to a very beautiful, picturesque San Jacinto. So I'm gonna do it. Beautiful. And there's this little thing at the top that tells you which mountain is which out there, which is very cool. I just really can't get enough of this view. It's insane. Ooh, God, do I look cool or what? Just trying to fight my hat flying off a mountain yet again. Pretty. I'm going to take off this mountain. Woohoo! 50 miles on the PCT! Miles! Woohoo! Still beautiful view. is. Alright, it was very windy. Found like some tent sites that are marked on the map, and it's a dried up riverbed. I mean, it's marked and it says that as long as there's like no chance of rain, then you should be good. Which that's what I'm getting, is that there's no chance of rain. So I think I'm just gonna wake up really early tomorrow and hike out. I tried to hike like a mile and a half back, because it said there was some tent sites after the Laguna Rec area border, and it was right off a road that is obviously well traveled, because there was 2 cars there when I was there. There was broken glass everywhere, and yeah, it was just terrible time. So I'm glad that I walked further away from that, but it's windy everywhere and it kind of sucks. And this is where we camped last night, a little bit further down. There's like, it's like a riverbed, so you don't want to sleep there when it's raining, but it blocked out the wind a little bit, and I say a little bit with caution because it was still very windy. So last night in my windy AF tent, I booked 2 nights in Julian. I'm going to be staying there when I get to town, and then I'm going to Zero there next day. I wouldn't call the first night a Nero, because I think I'll still have to do between like 12 and 13 miles to get into Julian, but I am really excited to have a day completely off, just because I wanted to send some postcards, do some real laundry, because that like bathtub laundry is making my clothes feel a little stiff. So I'm stoked, because also Julian, to me, I mean, I know I've already went through Lake Marina and Mount Laguna, but Julian's like the first like big trail town that like comes to mind when I think of the PCT. And you get your free pie, and the town is just super hiker friendly, I guess, and so I'm really excited to take a whole day off there. So I should get into Julian tomorrow. We're kind of spoiled through these desert sections because there's just a lot of towns. Like, I was looking up how much food I need to grab in Julian, and we come into like another town, like, I don't know, like 15 or 20 miles after Julian, and then after that, same thing, like another 15 or 20 miles. So I'm taking full advantage of that though, by having like really low food carries. And after Julian, it looks like we're gonna have to start carrying the desert appropriate amount of water. The trail is going to stop spoiling us with streams every 2 miles. So yeah, I'm excited. It's a beautiful morning. simply going to set sail today. Look at this. What's happening? The wind has contorted me. I'm literally about to fly off this mountain. Just parachute. I think it'd be like a gentle fall. So that's good. I'm starting to really think that I need to sleep in because it's 12:45 and I'm 2.5 miles away from camp. So it just feels like I probably didn't need to get a 8 a.m. start for today, but I guess I can set up camp and maybe explore the area, maybe see if there's a sunset spot. That'd be fun. I got the absolute worst night of sleep that I've ever gotten in my entire life last night. The wind was absolutely insane, like easily 60-mile-per-hour gusts hitting my tent. It knocked over 3 times. After the 3rd time, I just left it, which meant that it was just continually beating me in the head while I was trying to sleep. So, yeah, thank goodness I get into town today and I'm going to sleep in a real bed. Let's see if I make it there. I was originally just going to stay the night in Julian and like hike out the next day. But after like the night's sleep that I got last night, I'm very excited to like do nothing tomorrow because these miles are, I feel like, going to go by very slow today. I'm just very, very tired, very, I don't know how to describe it. I also just went to blow my nose and just straight blood was pouring out thanks to the dry California air. Good morning. Goodbye. Goodbye. Pacific Crest Trail. I believe I have to get water from that little guy right there. Interesting. Today. This is 1 week on trail and I miss my family and my friends and my boyfriend, and luckily I do get into town today so I can FaceTime them, but you know, it's never the same. I miss my pets. My boyfriend the other day put all 3 of our cats on FaceTime. And I think they're finally starting to recognize my voice through a camera. But it's tough. tough. It's tough sometimes. So I think I'm basically hiking down into there and hitching a ride into Julian.